This is wrestling's greatest moments.
Hey now, wrestling fans. It's time for another episode of Wrestling's Greatest Moments, Who's Dat Wrestler?, where we provide 5 clues and you have to guess the wrestler's identity. The less clues you need to get the answer, the better your score. Before we get started though, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell. Here are the rules. You have 5 clues to guess each wrestler's identity, that is, the wrestling name they're best known by. If you answer the question with the first clue, you earn 5 points. If you answer the question by the second clue, you get 4 points, and so on, with the 5th and last clue being worth 1 point. If you don't answer the question within 5 clues, you get a whole lot of nothing. Dare to play the wild card? If you're willing to take a risk, consider playing our wild card question. We'll give you the subject. The question could be easy, medium, or hard. You won't know until you play it. It's a multiple choice question, or as we used to say in school, a multiple guess. Answer it right, and you add 5 points to your score. Answer it wrong, and you deduct 5 points. Keep in mind, the wild card is optional. Here's an example. Category: The Road Warriors. Your difficulty is easy. Lucky you. Here's a question. Which of these tag team titles weren't held by the Road Warriors? 1. The AWA World Tag Team Championship. 2. The WWF Tag Team Championship. 3. The ECW Tag Team Championship. Or 4. The NWA World Tag Team Championship. The correct answer is 3. The ECW World Tag Team Championship. Good luck. Question 1. Easy. Clue number 1. This wrestler was born on December 18th, 1970 in Battle Creek, Michigan. Before he became a WWF superstar, he appeared in a skit with the $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase, where he kissed DiBiase's foot for $100 or $300, depending on who tells the story. Clue number 2. This wrestler trained with the Sheik, debuting in 1990. That same year, he wrestled Sabu, a frequent opponent when they competed in Extreme Championship Wrestling. Clue number 3. This wrestler won the 2006 Money in the Bank ladder match and successfully cashed in his Money in the Bank briefcase, defeating John Cena for the WWE Championship at 2006's ECW One Night Stand. Clue number 4. This wrestler defeated Bam Bam Bigelow to become ECW World Television Champion and would hold the title for a record 700 days before being forced to vacate it due to an injury. Clue number 5. This wrestler is nicknamed The Whole Effin' Show. Who's that wrestler? Who is Rob Van Dam? Question 2. Easy. Clue number 1. This wrestler was born on August 5th, 1953 in Greensboro, North Carolina. This wrestler debuted around 1978. He quickly captured tag team gold, winning the NWA Florida Tag Team Championship with Brian St. John. Clue number 2. Wrestling lore has it that this wrestler was working room service when he delivered a tray of Bloody Marys to Ric Flair. Flair encouraged him to become a wrestler and trained him to become a wrestler. This wrestler teamed with Tom Pritchard and Smoky Mountain Wrestling to form the second version of the Heavenly Bodies. This version of the Heavenly Bodies became the first Smoky Mountain Tag Team Champions. Clue number 3. This wrestler teamed up with Bobby Eaton as a member of the Midnight Express. Clue number 4. This wrestler teamed with Steve Keirn to form the Fabulous Ones. Clue number 5. This wrestler used the nickname Sweet during his run in the Midnight Express. This wrestler replaced Dennis Condrey in the Midnight Express. Who's that wrestler? Who is Stan Lane? Question 3. Medium. Clue number 1. This wrestler was born in Kalamazoo, Michigan on March 24, 1970. This wrestler graduated from college with a degree in theater and planned to become an actor. A slight change of plans led to a pro wrestling career, and he debuted around 1993. Clue number 2. This wrestler worked on the indie scene before signing a developmental deal with the WWF in 1998. He worked in ECW and WCW, but failed to break out. By the early 2000s, he found success in TNA wrestling, including a run in Ring of Honor as a member of the Prophecy. Clue number 3. Wrestling legend has it that this wrestler was considered for the role of the higher power in the WWF during the Ministry of Darkness storyline. Clue number 4. This wrestler, along with Elix Skipper and Low Key, formed the group Triple X in TNA Wrestling, where they held the NWA World Tag Team Championship 3 times. This wrestler would hold the tag title with AJ Styles twice and James Storm once. Clue number 5. This wrestler is nicknamed the Fallen Angel. Who's that wrestler? Who is Christopher Daniels? Question 4. Medium. Clue number 1. This wrestler was born in Tampa, Florida. While his date of birth is often listed as 1960, this wrestler has noted it's actually 1957. This wrestler was trained by Karl Gotch and the Great Malenko before debuting around 1982. Clue number 2. This wrestler competed in Southwest Championship Wrestling, winning the Southwest Tag Team Championship with Manny Fernandez in 1983 from the Fabulous Blondes, Eric Embry and Ken Timms. Clue number 3. This wrestler was one of several wrestlers to portray the Black Scorpion in WCW. Although this wrestler enjoyed success in several promotions, he was largely used as enhancement talent during his 1989 to 1990 run in the WWF. Clue number 4. Although this wrestler won the World Class Wrestling Association World Heavyweight Championship by forfeit from Kevin Von Erich, he held it for 198 days before losing it to Kerry Von Erich in 1988. Clue number 5. This wrestler was nicknamed the Latin Heartthrob and was managed at times by Gary Hart. Who's that wrestler? Who is El Perez? Question 5. Hard. Clue number 1. This second-generation wrestler was born on December 15, 1967, in Sweetwater, Texas. This wrestler debuted in 1984. Clue number 2. This wrestler competed early on in his career in championship wrestling from Florida. There, he held the NWA Florida Heavyweight Championship 5 times, feuding with wrestlers such as Jack Hart, a.k.a. Barry Horowitz, Ron Bass, and the White Ninja, a.k.a. the Great Muta, over the title. Clue number 3. This wrestler was a member of the short-lived faction, the Yamazaki Corporation. Clue number 4. This wrestler and his brother defeated Harlem Heat for the WCW World Tag Team Championship in 1999. Clue number 5. This wrestler was a member of the West Texas Rednecks with his brother. Who's that wrestler? Who is Kendall Windham? Question 6. Hard. Clue number 1. This wrestler was born on January 27, 1931, in Bottineau, North Dakota. He trained to become a wrestler at the Citizens Club in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and debuted when he was 16. Clue number 2. This wrestler worked the carnival circuit early in his career until the Korean War broke out. This wrestler served in the United States Navy. This wrestler also served as Rowdy Piper's best man. Clue number 3. This wrestler achieved success when he joined Vince McMahon Sr.'s Capitol Wrestling. This wrestler was paired with a kayfabe brother and the team captured the area's version of the NWA United States Tag Team Championship, including wins over another kayfabe brother team, the Golden Grams. Clue number 4. This wrestler held the AWA World Tag Team Championship with Hercules Cortez until Cortez died in an automobile accident in 1971, with this wrestler taking the Crusher as his new partner. Clue number 5. Around 1969, this wrestler formed a successful tag team with another red-headed wrestler, Billy Red Lyons. Who's that wrestler? Who is Roland Red Bastion? Question 7. Ridiculous. Clue number 1. This wrestler was born on May 24th, 1860, in Ridgeway, Wisconsin. This wrestler began competing around age 22 and competed in a 64-man tournament early on in his career, earning a main event match against Edwin Edwards. This wrestler defeated Edwards in 2 straight falls. Clue number 2. Although this wrestler occasionally claimed to be world champion, this claim is highly disputed. Nonetheless, this wrestler held prestigious titles, including the American Catch-as-Catch-Can Championship and the American Heavyweight Wrestling Championship. He defeated Ernest Robert for the American Heavyweight Wrestling Championship on March 2nd, 1893. Clue number 3. This wrestler earned a reputation as a real-life villain after intentionally injuring Japanese wrestler Surakichi Matsuda. Clue number 4. This wrestler competed in big bouts against wrestlers such as William Muldoon, Martin Farmer Burns, Joe Acton, and Yosef Ismail, a.k.a. the Terrible Turk. Clue number 5. This wrestler was nicknamed the Strangler. Who's that wrestler? Who is Evan the Strangler Lewis? Now it's time to play the wild card. Remember, the wild card category is optional. This week's wild card category: Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Difficulty: easy. What prop was Hacksaw Jim Duggan best known for carrying to the ring? 1. A hacksaw. 2. A 2x4. 3. A M203 grenade launcher. 4. A chain. The answer is 2. Hacksaw Jim Duggan was known for carrying a 2x4 to the ring and on occasion using it as a foreign object. Now it's time to add up your score. Let's have the coach tell you how you did. Coach?
How'd you do? No points. You set up the ring. While you're at it, sweep up the gym. 1 to 5 points. You're a wrestling school student. 6 to 10 points. You're a local talent, or what I like to call a bum. 11 to 15 points. You're a jobber to the stars. 16 to 20 points. You're a mid-card talent. 21 to 25 points. You're an upper-card talent. 26 to 30 points. You're a main eventer. 31 to 34 points. You're the undisputed world champion. 35 points. You're a living legend. While you're at it, subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell. Wrestling's greatest moments. The channel that celebrates the squared circle.